Ebusunya ensem ewo ho. Ensem etisi. Minia operation recover all looks. Say omo wia ye sika ni nyina no. Aye papa. Sonny Amawe edano okujato. Obedu. And person be ya no enna less action speak. Anybody that involved our cause this state damage. Moncheno. I mean, you have 24 hours economy. We shall cry his excellency the president. Mama going to be another minister to pass. And which we are the Bible, the post in Como baby. Subscribe, like, and share, comment. I enjoy this conversation, Emra.
I mean, the impunity is mind-boggling. Whoever that private developer is, he must know that time is up.
Operation Recover All Loots, Oral Committee said the veteran is Tiawano. Now, what one say, Esa Kopi Agricultural Mechanized Center. Now, what you say, a month for BDG at the Akonsa Sinu. And in Mono. Womo ehuni se eno sonso no entwa yenti wo hwe ho sengaye na itime so aboama o mining sase enipa bi entabiri enfa enwasa o musirimu wo kire mu a wo so akopie mu wo cantonment eno sonso godu wo no no ene contractor fo bi kura chese wo mani bre abede a wo mo ye project bi wo so no nya sengoto wa bi wo kura mbo wo mawie mbo dada me bi kura nso pe wo no mo a ye bia no se ye di AC NVTI ene abefo kwan so de ebie Ensuite, I know how done it. Uncle Jumedi and some. And I see a Northern Development Authority in Swabeda Store, AU Village in Swabeda Store. Nina don't go here. What am I saying?
This became the latest state capture victim, where the SY government descended upon this place, removed the roofs, evicted those who were here, and a number of people are affected. Not only the agri mechanization staff, MVTI. We saw that MVTI has also been asked to relocate. They have had their roofs, portions have been removed. We keep hearing the name Clement Jato, and that is the same person who the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has been engaging to carry out the so-called redevelopment. Actually, we are attachment to agri mechanization. We've been working here for since over 35 years. The place will be given to us with MOFA and Ministry of Trade because we are the exporters group in Ghana. So remember some 3 years ago, and then we get a notification that we have to move from the place. But they didn't give us any details. We'll be going front and back. So I went to Land Commission back and asked them this what is happening. And they said they give the place to different persons.
If you can check, Regulation 153 of the PFM requires that they are kept for a minimum of 7 years. And if you can't keep it anymore as a ministry, department, or an agency, you call the National Archives. We would have brought in the National Archives to pack these things and preserve them. And you see, they have removed the roofing, and so the next rain means all these things are gone. So I will find this very, very unacceptable, and I think we may have to show to Ghanaians if this is how we should dispose of records belonging to the state.
With all that, they came somewhere around October and demolished the structure. So I went back to Land Commission, and the woman told me they had written, we are slaves. They kept beating everybody in the house. We pleaded with them for us to, and the regional police commander also compromised his stand. He was just talking anyhow, beating everybody, took our mobile phones, hit the phones on the road, stepping on people. The tenants that we should vacate the place. Finally, when National Security came in, they said no, they don't own the property, so there is no way they will allow them to. So we have to be paying 35,000 Ghana cedis to National Security for almost 3 months for them to be protecting this place.
We are here today, as you have witnessed, to go through side by side to see whether indeed what is contained in the petition actually exists or not. You have seen for it yourselves. You can draw your own conclusions about what has happened in the past. As far as we are concerned, we are going to include this in our report to the president.
Yate mumo adwuma no de ehia kwos ye mai ho kwan obi nwia ese na esipe na Finyoma case Ebisa Ninia. Ato 24 hours economy. Me. And it does not add up. This time around, I will say be a new kind of crankoye, won't say koye, which means 24 hours economy. Even finance minister, I'm not sure any Mukramo, Mukra, and Tias, and Tiquan or Mefaso implement. Yes, I'm common.
So, just for the ordinary Ghanaian, what is a 24-hour economy? Just for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I need the explanation of 24-hour economy from you.
Mr. Chairman, simple put, a 24-hour economy is an economy where the rest sectors of the economy doesn't sleep. The rest sectors of the economy doesn't sleep. For example, we have a mining sector, don't we? We want to see where the mining sector does not sleep, as against a situation where the mining sector, for example, does 12 hours and go to bed. The benefits of light electricity, they should be able to work 24 hours. And many other sectors. You have the hydrocarbon sector. You have the entire agriculture value chain. It's not just going to farm, but after farm, the produce must go to a warehouse. And you have to obviously process it into agribusiness. Also, we don't want the value chain to go to sleep. We believe that if implemented properly, we'll be able to increase the workforce. And we've said one job, just like we have now, can end up employing 3. So 24-hour economy is a structure where we'll end up implementing a 3 shift for the economy and going forward, bring out productivity.
Thank you very much. I'm okay with the explanation of 24-hour economy.
Chairman, stay out of this matter.
Chairman, stay out of this matter and cry the QB. But I like the composure of Forson. How he answered the questions near the other. Although it does not add up, but no kasa. And was
Honorable nominee, are you suggesting, therefore, that the structure of our economy as it stands now has no such input as 24-hour economy already subsisting?
There's some semblance of 24.
Go ahead with the answer.
Mr. Chairman, I think if you talk about the rest sector, no. You see, the rest sector are the core sectors of the economy that drives inclusive proper growth and create jobs. You have health, where hospitals operate 24 hours. You have the police, some police stations, work 24 hours and all, some restaurants and all. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the real sector, where jobs are created. For example, we have Takrady Port, my birthplace, where I grew up, secondly Takrady Port. And you have mines, where I used to work, the Awaso area. Going all the way to Yini. With a proper railway line, you can get the Yini mines to produce bauxite within the same 24 hours as what has been produced. You can haul it to Takrady Port and ship them or process it. The whole process is what we are talking about, 24-hour economy. So it's the real sector that we are talking about.
And the money that you are talking about, me, I live in the money area where we operate bauxite. Mining companies and who come anymore another bauxite. So what you see? Okran say they run shifts, they work 24 hours. We have a bladders, we have friends, we have people that work under for night. They could day for night. I'm leave, I'm away, I'm off. Until I work it out. 24-hour economy, to me, I can say the main point, the pinpoint of all this, because Ghana, No man are operating 24 hours now. They bet me operate. There is no need to bet me catch him set teacher phone and a shift. Sound bank. Because of a bank, be my baby in a juma. And I don't know. Now what providing no. Now we are crying rob one. Now anyway. It was a security force near tight. And then at first, now fuel stations near the other no more working under that. Could do baby attacking Mojo Musicati. For now, they don't do it like that. It's a krum pan if you are going to say you are and over security now on our working. It to me 24 hours economy shut down yet. Policy Bianca Brusso was say, oh, a Brusso was say a trim tiny. Enuti ama explanation into me koyi. Oko comments wa ibe na asere. 24 hours economy ni edi ontiasie. Because the explanation does not add up.
Investment in the real sector, deliberate government policy targeting the real sector, where you can use the 24-hour economic policy to drive growth. That's what we're talking about, not chop bars. We're not talking of chop bars, we're not talking of pharmacy shop. That's not what we're talking about, real sector growth.
So are you therefore saying that you've done some costing, and having done some costing, you have an approach in terms of this model? Because from your answer, you are suggesting that you are going to target certain sectors. And if you are targeting these sectors and you really want to fuel economic growth, it means that you need to inject some funding. So let us know what funding arrangement you have in place to back this policy.
Mr. Chairman, I don't want to jump the gun. I said earlier that the Office of the Special Advisor to the President, responsible for 24-hour economy, is doing some work. I know they're almost done, and because the work started 2 years ago when we also were in opposition, today he's in office. He will need to tweak it and present same to Parliament. Obviously, what will be presented to Parliament will come from either the Ministry of Finance together with the Ministry of Trade. So let's wait for that.
We wait for that. We will wait for that because the explanation that you gave us now, you say, come on, the ordinary Ghanaian tears here. Any Ghanaian won't understand anything that you said over. I think that I was so more. And I see now. I'll be before when you cry.
MPP. If you answer the MPP for me, MPP now come. Read my lips. MPP. If you answer, open me this capital. Jimmy para. Jimmy book. MPP for book. We will stay in opposition forever. My Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me will be.
Akwa we pay na Ghana politics or kind of kre. Ghana politics or no be our neutral. I would think for months a wooden crowd so MPP ni papa we pay. And this phone is the pan. MPP ni we pay. And what we didn't come here campaign against you or no other political party openly. Yes, I will wada. Please subscribe. You will share me my crab. Bye bye.